Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Best Life Lee, and in this video I'm going to be sharing 10 of my favorite things, either from the summertime or just all around favorites that have been my favorites for a long time, or favorites that I pick up this time of year. So if you'd like to see my favorite products, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a couple of favorites that I routinely, it is part of my ritual getting ready for bed at night, and I do these two things every single night. The first one is this, I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read what I'm telling you about. The first one is this essential oil roller ball. And this is called Peaceful Slumber. This is for sound sleep. It's an oil blend and it's a roller ball. So you just put it on your wrist and give it take a nice deep breath. It smells just glorious. It has lavender in it and some other essential oils in here that I'm not going to be able to read right now because the print is just so small. But it's from a company called Sage, and I have a few roller balls that I have gotten from this company, but this one I do three. I roll it on my wrist and take 3 breaths. So 1, 2, and then 3 again, and take 3 deep breaths before I get into bed. And this is just, it smells wonderful, but it has the lavender in it. It has other essential oils that help you sleep. And it just kind of gets your mind ready for winding down for bed. And I just absolutely love it. And this roller ball lasts a really long time. I've had this for a couple months anyway, and I've only used like half of it, so it does last a while. I will definitely link everything below. The next thing that I use before bed are my sleep gummies. This has CBD in it, and this is from a company called Charlotte's Web, and this is where I get my CBD oil. If you don't know about CBD, which most of us do at this point in time, it doesn't have any kind of drug in it. It is just the healing properties of the hemp plant, I guess. I'm not going to tell you that I know everything about it. You can read on the website, the Charlotte's Web website. These sleep gummies, they have 10 milligrams of plant-based cannabinoids, which is your CBD, and it also has the melatonin in it. So you take 2 gummies before bed, and they really do help with sleep. You don't wake up groggy or anything like that. So I really love this, and I am not going to link this below because one time I linked this CBD and YouTube didn't like it. They kind of gave me a slap on the hand and said you can't do that. So I don't know why. I'm not going to chance it. I don't want to get any strikes with YouTube. But you can definitely look up Charlotte's Web and read all about it. This is a great company. I like this company. Now, going to kind of something similar, not similar, but in the same vein of aromatherapy and just feeling good. These are shower steamers. This is from a company called Body Restore, and this is an Energize formula. And this is, I use these in my shower in the morning. And you just put one of these little tablets in your shower. It's in a little package here of multiple tablets. But you would just put, this is a citrus scent, and you would just put this in your shower so the warm water, when it hits it, it kind of melts. And it is a beautiful, like I've tried other ones, and these actually really scent your shower. And they have lavender, they have other ones. This is the first one that I've gotten, and I really love it. And it you know, your whole bathroom ends up smelling really, really good. So it's kind of like nice aromatherapy when you take a shower, and it fills the room with a beautiful scent. And this is an energizing one to get you going in the morning. But you can try, they have, like I said, other ones, lavender. If you like to take a shower at night, you can do the lavender one and get your, you know, start to wind down with that lavender aromatherapy, which it would be really, really good. The next thing is my Wow Root Concealer. This is a powder. This is from Wow, the company that does the spray that makes your hair like really smooth. But anyway, this is the you can use this to color your roots, and you can see I'm almost down to pan here a little bit in the middle, but you just have this little brush and this little bottom part here. I just like kind of tap it in and then tap it on my roots, and you can blend it in with this bigger. But what's nice about this is that it's directed exactly where you want it to go, and it takes a little bit of practice to figure out what to do with it and how to do it. But it's better than a spray, because like the spray will kind of get all over the place, and the spray, sometimes you can feel it in your hair, and I don't particularly like that feeling. But this doesn't have any feeling in your hair at all. It doesn't leave a residue. And what's good about this as well is that you can, if you wear your hair up and sometimes your hair separates and it looks either like your white hair shows or you have like a bald spot there, you can use this to kind of touch up those areas to fill it in so it doesn't look that way. So I really, really like this. This is a really good root touch-up. And then I have my pink and white nails from Kiss. These nails are my ultimate favorite. They're the real short. I put these nails on and I can type, I can do whatever I want to do. They look really, really good, and they actually look longer than they are on your nails. So these are my all-time favorites. Along with that is the super glue from the dollar store. I swear by this. When I'm putting any kind of glue on nail, I use this super glue. It works so well. It's the only thing that really works to keep my nails, my acrylic glue on nails, in place for long periods of time, at least a week. Or if I have to glue on my press-on nails, this works just as well on them, on the press-ons as well. So super glue from the dollar store, and these glue-on nails from Kiss. So at this time of year, I always pick this coffee up from TJ Maxx. And this is the Fall in Love ground coffee, brown sugar bourbon. You know, flavored coffees can sometimes, for me, ruin the taste of a good cup of coffee. Sometimes it just tastes, you know, I don't know, it tastes fake, or I don't like to use any flavored creamers in my coffee. I like a good cup of coffee, and this is just absolutely delicious. And every year, at this time of year, you can find this at TJ Maxx, and I will usually get a few over the course of the end of summer and into fall. As long as I keep seeing them there, I keep buying it. It's just ground coffee, and it just is delicious. So this is definitely on my list of favorite products. So speaking of drinks, I drink a lot of green tea. I have had a lot of green tea, you know, tried a lot of different kinds of green tea. Green tea can be a little strong sometimes, and I love this green tea by Yogi. It's the kombucha green tea. This has like it's a very light, almost floral, but not in a very sweet way or anything like that. It just tastes absolutely delicious. This kombucha has it's a blend of green tea with kombucha to supply antioxidants. to supply antioxidants to support your overall health. Spearmint and lemongrass, along with plum and passion fruit flavors, harmonize for a light fruity flavor. This is the best green tea I have ever had, and I am not just saying that. This really is. I can drink this cup after cup, and I always enjoy it. And so I had some guests over the other day, and one of them, he asked, I was saying, do you want some coffee, you know, after dinner? And he said, oh, do you have tea? And I said, I have green tea. And he said, oh yeah, I like green tea. And I said, you have to try this. Well, he loved it. And I sent him home with a couple of packages, a couple of tea bags, to take home with him, because he absolutely just adored this tea, and I do too, and I think you will too. If you like green tea, you will love this green tea. And another favorite is this necklace, the set that I'm wearing. This is an initial charm, and then this is just like an open chain necklace. And I got this from Amazon, this set. This is kind of a popular look going on right now. You can get these charms, these initial charms were they were part of the Nordstrom anniversary sale, so they are trending, they are timely, they are popular. But the one that I got, this one from Amazon maybe about a month and a half ago, something like that, it's under $13. It's like $12.74 for the set. So, and you know, someone asked me recently how I keep the costume jewelry looking good. And I love costume jewelry. You know, I have a few pieces that are expensive that investment pieces of jewelry. But I love costume jewelry because you can change it out. You can, mix and match your outfits and have a lot of variety. And you just want to make sure you don't get them wet. You want to make sure you don't take a shower with them on, and you don't want to hang, like sometimes you might put metals with metals hanging on like a hook or something where you're keeping them, and that's not always a good thing either, because they can tarnish each other. It's kind of a weird little, I don't know why that happens. It's some kind of process that goes on with the metals, but I try to keep them separate or in little pouches or in little boxes, or if I do hang them from something, I hang only one. But I do like them. I think these look really modern and pretty, but for $12.74, if they tarnish after a month or two, who cares, right? It's like, it's not going to break the bank. So yeah, definitely loving this necklace set right now. And last of my favorite things right now, this book is called The Personal Librarian. And this is such a great book. I really enjoyed reading this book. This is about Belle, her name is Belle DaCosta Green, and she worked for the J.P. Morgan. He had a collection of rare manuscripts, books, and artwork. And he had newly built the Pierpont Morgan Library in New York, and she was hired to curate this collection for him. And she was the daughter of Richard Greener. He was the first black graduate of Harvard and a well-known advocate for equality. But she had to pretend or, present herself as white. And so this is a book about a fictional account of her life as J.P. Morgan's librarian, and it's fascinating about her life and her family. And she could pass for white because her skin was light. She gave herself a Portuguese name because they had more olive complexion, and so she passed as a Portuguese a woman during that period of time, and it is fascinating. And I think that it gives you a perspective that you might not have otherwise of what it might have been, of what it might be like to have to not be your true self in order to be a successful person in life. So I just think it's a beautiful book, and it was co-authored by two women, Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray. And so it's really, really, really a great book. I really loved it, and I would definitely recommend it as your end of summer read. If you like to read, you would probably like this book. So anyway, guys, that is my 10 favorite things right now. And I hope that I've given you maybe some inspiration to try one or two of them. And if you are interested, everything will be linked below. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out what my favorite things are. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you will consider subscribing. I hope that you will hit that like button, and I hope that you will come back. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.